Alright, welcome back to Phantom X Gaming. We are back and we're playing Mineral Mining Simulator. So this is a game about mining in a big cave. It's a very large cave for what it is. And you start off with a little mining drill, you set that up, and then you turn that off so it stops spitting out the rocks that you don't want out right now. And, whoops, wrong button. And then, whoops, wrong button. And then you go over here, close all that stuff, because learning is boring. We're going to go with the ore breaker, which will break that up into its individual abilities. Go like that, click on that, do that, shoot on over to here, where I have a few drills. I thought I could just buy a bunch of them and make it work, and I was wrong. So then you put that there, go ahead and speed those up to the fastest possible speed, and you turn it on. And then after a while, this becomes this. So this is the entire system right here, all the way across over here, and it starts at the drill, to the ore breaker, to the sorting, to the refining, cut and polish, quality grader, and then packaging, of which I am out of over here. I'll have to do something about that eventually, but for now, we're just going to take that, because we have it, and then you take your stuff, you put it in the... wrong button. You put it in the train, click on your little train worker guy here, and then you start the delivery. But that's the easy way to play the game. Now, in reality, there are no mods for this game, and thus I need to figure out a way to break it. So give me a second, and I will be right back. Okay, so something might have happened. I was left unsupervised again. So there's there we go. This whole system here. And it goes all the way across to those, and I ran out of places to put things up close, so I put them all up here. Nice and neat. But that's okay, I made up for it. If you come down here, these are all shut off currently, because really bad things happened. I may have kind of destroyed frames without actually destroying frames. The game crashed on me and I had to load a save that these weren't turned on in. So there's one more there I gotta put a drill on, but I'll get to that eventually. Now, you can run these conveyors at any length, so they have the 1, the 3, and the 5. I have 5s going all the way down there. It just makes it a little bit easier when you're, you know, upgrading it, because you can upgrade your belts, you can upgrade pretty much everything now. They just released an update that gave you that ability. So like, say for instance, let me find something that isn't upgraded, like this one right here. So just by hitting C, I can go ahead and upgrade it all the way to level 6, or I can just go up one level. I'm going to go with level 6, of course. And that's pretty much where that is. However, this is a little bit messier than I would like. So give me a second and I will get this cleaned up. Alright, so I did a little bit of work, and I can say that it may not be as optimized as I was hoping. So I forgot to connect these, and I walked away from my computer to go work with a horse, and I came back and this was here. So I mean, props to the developer for doing so well with the optimization that it's not killing frames. But there again, there's also all of this, and all of this, and all of this, and all of that, and I'm losing a few frames, but not too much. Come over here, have these up here. I forgot to connect this one too. Why is that? Better turn that off before I break something else. Alright, so then we come over to here, and we have all this storage here, and all of this. And this stuff is coming from down here, and just going straight up. So these verticals, I believe, are a new addition to the game, which are really handy. So give me a few more minutes, okay, maybe an hour or 5, and I will see if I can regain my frames a little bit. I'm definitely losing a few, maybe 3 or 4, but my workers are working, and they're doing their job mostly. running around like little ants. You can hire workers in the menu, the employee menu, and you can upgrade their working speed and their supply speed for the machines. And you can have up to 20. So I've hired all of them, and I give them all very specific jobs. And it seems to be doing pretty well. They can keep up with everything without any issues. So give me another few seconds and I will be back with a better version of this. All right, we are back with a much more streamlined version. I have all of my frames back, and it's actually a new save because that save crashed and I couldn't get it back. It wouldn't work. So we have the optimized version. We have plenty of storage down here. I have everything going up to there to keep all of this for storage, because storage is very important. Well, let's take a little tour here. So up here we have all of our machines all nice and neat and organized and open and clean. And I have not brought everything from this side over yet, but I will eventually at some point. I did contemplate for a few minutes running the drills and ore breakers and putting it all up into like a funnel and dropping it straight down, filling this whole thing up. But then I realized that I enjoy my frames a little bit too much for that currently. That's not to say I won't do it later on. However, let's go ahead and get this node attached up there. So we're going to run over here, because this is where I have all my stuff delivering to. And we're going to get a core drill, an ore breaker, a straight conveyor belt. Why would I want a straight conveyor belt? Get rid of that. Sorting array, refining chamber, cut and polish, quality grader. And down here we have the gravel machine, and we're going to need 2 of the advanced crate packers. Alright, so we're going to purchase that. $35,000 later, we have all of our stuff. Well, some of our stuff. Because what I'll be doing is taking that node up to the top. So this stuff I can actually stick over here. So it should be coming up here. Yes. So let's see. Going to there. So we're going to want the ore breaker. So just throw that on the ground and it pops out. We'll stick that right there. We're going to go ahead and speed that up to its fastest speed and upgrade to level 6, which is the max. So then after the ore breaker comes the... Wow. Sorting array. There we go. That goes there, up to the fastest speed, upgraded. And then from the sorting array, we're going to want cut and polish. No, we're not. We're going to want to put that right there. We're going to want the refining chamber. And then the cut and polish station, that to the fastest speed, and the upgrade to level 6. And then from there, we want the quality grader, and that's what's going to fill it with stuff. We can go ahead and adjust that to 901. By setting it to 901, it ensures that it stays around the 1,000, which is the maximum these machines can hold. And then from there, we want one of the advanced crate packers. So we're going to speed that up and upgrade it to level 6. Then off of the sorting array, we're going to want to put our gravel machine, because it's going to words and sentences. It's going to spit out all of the rocks, and then that can be turned into gravel, packed up, and sold for a small profit. So we're going to go ahead and speed that up and speed that up and upgrade this and upgrade that. And then we got to set this to... I fell. We're going to run all the way back over here, all the way back up the stairs, all the way back across here, and over to the wrong machine, only to fall off again. Alright, so let's try that one more time. over here, up the stairs, over the machines, to the right machine. Yeah, this one. There we go, and set that to 901. And then go over this, and then go over that, and fall intentionally this time, because we need to place our drill. And we're going to shut that off real quick, turn that to the fastest speed, and upgrade. So now that's going to go up through there, but I don't want that to. So what I need to do is I need conveyor and utility, and then I need, I think, 2 of these. But in the meantime, I'm just going to buy a bunch of these and a bunch of those. There we go. That should be enough. I can always sell if what I don't need afterwards, because you do get your money back for it. So I'm going to grab that, I'm going to grab that, and I'm going to grab that, that, and that, and that, and that, and somewhere in here is that. There we go. Now, I'll start from over here, because I need it to come from here, to go up, and then around. So, we're going to start with the curved belt. Going this way, we're going to switch the direction, speed it up, upgrade it. Use a straight conveyor right here. Speed that up and upgrade it. I think I should be good to come around this way. Switch directions, speed up, and upgrade. Now, you don't have to worry about blocking off your little screens here, because your employees are able to go through belts. So, they can go through belts. You cannot. No matter how much you try, you cannot go through a belt. But they can. Anyways, let's continue. Speed that up, upgrade that. And I think that, come on, there we go. This should be a good place to start going up and upgrading. So now let's throw this, there we go. Change that direction, speed that up, upgrade that, and we are doing well, actually. So now from there, I want to come over here. Ooh. I'm on the other side of the node. I just found a bug. Wait, can I just, like, phase in and out of it? I can. I have ideas for later. Okay, so, anyways. Because this needs to be right there, I'm actually going to put this right here. Come on, drop down one more. Nope, too far. There we go. Change that direction. I think this is what I want. Yeah, so it goes like that, goes over there. I think I have it lined up correctly. So throw that on the ground to unpack it. Spin it around till it works. There we go. Going the wrong direction. There we go. And the upgrade, and upgrade this before I forget, and speed that up before I forget. Jump up here, jump up there, jump up over here. And I think this is lined up. Yes, perfect. I actually had many more belts than I needed. But not enough curved belts. I need one more curved belt, and then I'll be all set. So for now, I'm just gonna toss these back over here and grab that curved belt. That's a straight belt. I need a curved belt. And then we're gonna come back up here and then figure out which machine I was just working on. There we go. Throw that up in the air to unpack it and place that there. Switch the direction, speed it up, upgrade it. There. So in theory, if I have played my cards correctly, this whole system should work first time, first try. We're going to go ahead and turn that on. And we're going to follow it. You can use a surveying machine to actually see what a mining node is going to give you. And then you have to use a consumable material in order to survey. So that's how I can see all of the things that it can possibly produce and at what percentages. And I just pointed at my screen like you were watching my screen and could see what I was pointing at. It has been one of those days. We're going to come up here and go over to this machine just to make sure everything is going through correctly. And we have gravel coming out there. We have resources going through the system. And getting stuck, apparently. Oh, that's a level 1. Upgrade. And speed up. There we go. Now it's spitting them out at a proper speed. And we have an entire system built. And up here. And I should probably build a little bit more of a platform over here so it doesn't, you know, cause this. Anyways, we're going to come over here. Just take a quick gander around all this empty space I'm probably going to fill up in a different episode. That being said, don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget to subscribe. Both help me out a lot. And I will see you on the next one.